Wisdom and pain from traumatic memories or call them wounds of a warrior living in misery. You'll feel the shame that you tried to shove down his throat from the west side to the east side banana boats. You'll find hatred where the lover belongs. You'll see marijuana red eyes from rips of the bone. You'll see wandering eyes with nowhere to drip, forever stuck inside. Ain't that a trip? Class in his throats, he replaces with pride. The raging, the hatred, the evil inside. You'll find bags in his eyes from working no light. With no love from the left wing and even less on the right. You'll see confusion, the man starts to break, works all day long without taking a break. But I tell you what you won't find is the legality. A human illegal, not worse than rationality. You're looking in the eyes of the forsaken predecessor. He'll look you right back in the eyes and see pain caused by ancestors. Ancestors with fears that came on ships, but 100 years later getting deported. Now ain't that a bitch? His land was taken after losing the battle, he decided to share it. You thought I ain't that a now grit teeth and buried. Your history books on basura, alternative facts and no lies. That's why you're scared to look a brown man on the street in his eyes. I see fear, paranoia, and feelings of white guilt. You'll try to mask it, but you'll hide behind the wall that you built. You see, my people never left this land, know that we plan on leaving. Teaming up with all the people of color who you've been deceiving. There's 1 and there's 2 and there's 3 and there's 4. There's 5 and there's 6. Should I keep counting more? Behind the brown man's eyes, there's brilliance and genius. There's calm collectivity, all over sereneness. There's arroz con leche, sweetness like caramelo. There's authenticity, there's kindness, there's softness like jello. Behind the brown man's eyes, you will find determination. You will see a true warrior to defeat discrimination. Immigration, prejudice, racism, or whatever. The golden eagle is coming. Don't you hear the feathers? He's swooping down to the earth and snatching the snake. He'll pose for a picture of heaven's sake. You call the United States, but when were we ever united? Bad Muslims, bad raza, white power, divided states, I was more like it. You don't like what I say? That's your problem. I'm not here to appease you. Oh, you're the victim. I see. Yeah, all right. Please, fool. Behind the brown man's eyes, we see through mentiras. We see our middle finger waving as we run from the migra. Behind the brown man's eyes, we see our reflection. We see the mestizo mulatto, the Creole perfection. We understand that history has molded us into a distinct people, and to ever call the Mexica or Anquins, the Mayas, extinct people. Behind the brown man's eyes is our mom's hard work. It's the foretelling of her story before giving in birth. It's the struggle, the sexism, the defiance of machistas way. You disrespect my mom and my sisters, pues órale way. I'll fight for a woman, I'll die for a woman. Don't forget to live for a woman and give to a woman. Behind the brown man's eyes is his mother's cariño. Nos tenemos que proteger para sobrevivir porque es nuestro destino. Behind the brown man's eyes, you'll find victory. You'll see a brown fist in there. This battle's making history. Behind the brown man's eyes, you will see solidarity. Big, beautiful brown eyes as he leans on his knees, says, marry me. You'll find love, sincerity, truth, and power. They destroyed our pyramids like terrorists destroyed their tower. Now, doesn't that make you a domestic terrorist by definition? But you'll never know what happened to wish, what happened to peace, what happened to bravery. They got the police and La Migra thinking to scare me, but you put fear in the brown man and expect a reaction. We'll shut this shit down, get ready for action. Behind the brown man's eyes, you'll find admiration for other cultures. Black Power, Black Panthers, get rid of the vultures. What's up, booze? Play that guitar. We try to embrace our culture, but we know who we are. Do you, by any chance, know where you stand? I'm sure you don't, because if you did, you would know that this is my land. Behind the brown man's eyes, you'll find truth. You'll see the connection to his ancestors, to the very last root. Behind the brown man's eyes, you'll find humbleness and humility. You'll find family first and the yearn for equality and stability. Behind the brown man's eyes, you will soon discover that we can never be defeated because we're truly down for each other. Peace.
Sharp stick and eat you con sal, chile, mayonesa, sangre, limón. The elote lady's fierce, man. She's got jaguars, quiet and waiting and hungry, tangled in the gray of her braids. And Black Baba Yaga and her hut on chicken legs. The elote lady always has her orange plastic cooler floating alongside her, filled with elote, tattooed body parts, .com ears with an iPhone still attached. Sal, chile, mayonesa, sangre, limon. Most residents of La Nueva Misión have never heard of the elote lady. Maybe heard whispers from the ghost elote that grows in the sidewalk cracks around Dolores Park. But me, shit, I seen her. One night I was coming up the BART station stairwell, and there she was, the elote lady. The midnight evangelistas picked up their speakers, pissed their pants, and ran. The tecatos started having seizures right in front of me. The paletas and everybody's dreams nearby melted as she mad dogged Las Estrellas by way to 24th Street. And Las Estrellas didn't look back. I backed away slowly, back down the stairwell, the memoria of her up there on 24th Street, perched on a mound of gnawed-on huesos and a pile of busted fixed gear bikes, torn, shredded skinny jeans, and iPhone pieces at her chanclad feet. And an indio's bloody smile on her face that was smeared with sal, chile, mayonesa, sangre, y limon. And as I walk home tonight, with La Luna looking down on me, I'll be honest, I'm gonna take comfort in knowing that back in La Misión, sometime soon after the full bearded mixologist calls last call, someone in the cleaner, whiter, brighter Mission District will see her, the elote lady, walking towards them right in the middle of Valencia Street, wrapped in a bloody and torn house apron, wrapped in walnut-colored skin, her orange cooler floating beside her, ancient nalgas slapping behind her as she ignores the honking cars and the holy water being thrown at her and continues taunting the skeletons of old locos, the ghosts of old pachucos, and the way, way back dark gods with her simple declaration. Elotes, elotes, tengo elotes, con sal, chile, mayonesa, sangre y limón.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow.
So like I was getting robbed. I need to plan a plan or something of the sort. Had a few dollars, but I blew that money up in court. I was making fun of the school, all graduated now. And they brought us something cool. The tables turned and I'm feeling like a fool. Kicks like used to hit a rubber ball, something new. What to do, it's like I'm stuck in a rut. I'm so tired of being broke, man, enough is enough. I woke up with a plan. Hey, my resume, hey, feeling like I can't get a break. And I really gotta get away, yeah. Get a job, go to school. You're a failure, you're a fool. Get a job, go to school. You're a failure, you're a fool. I don't think they understand what you go through. Working every day, trying not to go postal. Boss micromanaging, getting on your ass and interfering in complex just as they employ you. I swear I'm never coming back to this hellhole. But I gotta pay this rent and these bills though. I still flow, but my time's consumed. Too busy stressed at work, or sleeping up in my room, feeling like my life is doomed. Till it's 9 to 5, I'm dead to the world, but I'm alive. Trying to strive every day, but I'm stuck in the rut. I'm so tired of being broke, man, enough is enough. I woke up with a plan. Hey, my resume, hey, feeling like I can't get a break, and I really gotta get away. Hey, get a job, go to school, you're a failure, you're a fool. Get a job, go to school, you're a failure. Yo, for my people trying to make it off a minimum wage. Got the cap and gown, but they sitting in place. Two-time fellas that they look at this race. And if you've been discriminated just because of your race, come on. Feeling like it's no use to fill this application. But my phone's a day away from deactivation. Tired of waiting for their call, getting mad and patient. If you go and do the same, I'll give you salutations. Crazy how these people try to do you with this preconceived image like they already knew you. Don't let them fool you, they ain't fooling with us. If you're sick of being broke, say enough is enough. Come on, I woke up with a plan. Fill out my resume, hey. Feeling like I can't get a break, and I really gotta get away. Hey, get a job, go to school. You're a failure, you're a fool. Get a job, go to school. You're a failure, you're a fool. Yeah, man. The tail end off what that brother was saying, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, a lot of people perceiving us as getting jobs as a threat to them, man. And we gotta make sure, you know what I mean? We gotta employ ourselves to the fullest. Let me get this music right, though, man.
All right.
Faces blaring, voices screaming, don't move.
Yeah. And the chorus says the name, remember, Samir Rice and Alex Nieto. Tonight we got for Walter Scott and Mario Wood's birthday tomorrow, y'all. 28 years old. Yeah, we gon' ride for the ones who might die. By the hands up, that's what we say. Check his hands up, don't shoot. Take it to court, the jury says no proof. He ain't waiting for the verdict, it's like we already heard it. So tonight we ride for all of those that got murdered amongst us. Boys, pimps, and the hustlers that's coming together to seek justice for sisters and brothers no longer here, no proper burial. So we take it upon ourselves for ritual, ceremonial dances for the ancestors. Say just a gravesite, dealing with the family, but knowing that it takes time. Building harmony within the solidarity, apply code of ethics and more with transparency. We want a revolution and moments turn to movement, supported by the OGs but led by the students. See, it's a must, we gon' put aside our differences. So when the time comes, we uprise and finish this, man. Yeah, everybody, anybody from and Alex Nieto. Tonight we ride for Walter Scott and Mario Wood. Tonight we ride for Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray, and Eric Garner. We gonna make this whole building rain. I need y'all help real quick.
Hey!
Say Alex Nieto.
Alex Nieto.
Alex Nieto.
Alex Nieto.
Alex Nieto.
Alex Nieto. Alex Nieto. Mario Woods. Mario Woods. Mario Woods. Mario Woods.
Jessica Nelson.
Jessica Nelson.
Jessica Nelson.
Jessica Nelson. Jessica Nelson. Luis Góngora. Luis Góngora. Luis Góngora. Luis Góngora.
Samir Rice, just a little baby boy. Justice for Philando Castile. Sandra Bland, like I said, Mario Wood's birthday. Mario Wood's day tomorrow. Keep in mind, he was 28 years old, just a baby boy, still growing up. So, much respect to the Nietos. I love y'all. Always much respect to me and everybody that fights every day for justice for Alex Nieto. So let's support and have fun, and we can go to the bench and eat a burrito together. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, all right. Gracias, brother. Yeah, that was bad. That was beautiful.
This dream requires more condemned Africans, or put another way, state violence rises down, or still life is just getting warmed up. Or army life is looking for a new church and ignored all other suggestions? Or folktale writers have not made up their minds as to who is going to be their friends? This is the worst downtown yet. And I borrowed a cigarette everywhere. I've taken many a walk to the back of a bus that led on out the back of a storyteller's prison sentence, then on out the back of slave scars, but this is my comeback face. I left my watch on the public bathroom sink and took the toilet with me. I threw it at the first bus I saw, eating single mothers half alive. It flew through the bus line number, then on out the front of the White House. Hopefully you find comfort downtown. But if not, we brought you enough cigarette filters to make a decent winter coat, a special species of handshake. Let's all know who's king and what's the lifespan of uniform cloth. This coffin needs to quit acting like those are birds singing. Rusty nails have no wings, have no voice other than that of a white world dying. Their book pages in the gas pump. Catchy, isn't it? The way 3 nooses is the rule, or the way potato sack masks go so well with radio codes, or the way condemned Africans fought their way back to the ocean only to find waves made of 1920s burnt up piano parts, European backdoor deals, and red flowers for widows who spent all day in the sun mumbling in San Francisco. Red flowers, but what's the color of a doctor visit? There are book titles in the streets. Book titles like Hero, You Make a Better Zero. Or Fur Coat Lady, The President is Dead. Or Pay Me Back Your Children. Or they hung up their bodies in their own museums and other book titles pulled out of a drum solo. Run Here, Hero. Lie at the hiding place. All the bullets in 10 precincts, nowhere to go. There's no heaven nor any other good idea in the sky. Politics means that people did it and people do it. Understand that when in San Francisco and other places that was never really there. Bet this ocean thinks it's an ocean. But it's not. It's just 6th and Mission Street. All know who's king. King of thin things. You know, like America, I'm proud it deserves to die. I'm gonna eat my dinner extra slow tonight. This police state candy dispenser y'all call a neighborhood. No set of manners goes unpunished. Never mind the murderers, insomnia, or the tea kettle preparing everyone for police sirens. Guided by teeth goes the country. There's a cow's mouth on the flag. A peculiar notepad holds street life dear, but the writer's not here. He's somewhere talking to tombstones about the good old days, or splashing reborn water on his latest face, or wondering how his old gun is doing in the afterlife, wondering how much death trap is in those gas station aisles. There gotta be $1 million a day on this concrete island. New engine in the moon, why it never goes down. I mean 72 straight hours a night, at least according to everyone's posture around here. 8:30 in the morning, it's really 30 minutes to closing. The city shuts down for a sneaky rat race. Elevators shoe shuffle to the nearest heaven, laughing with rats the whole way up. There's scabs everywhere. In puddles of city, in concentrated schools and TV-lit warm rooms, the light reveals military fatigue when it hits just right on the ties that are wrapped around the necks of lazy white guys. Empire is too easy, baby. Chant at the walls all summer if you feel like it. Best way for a target to move is shooting back, running for a tree line made of freeways. Wisdom says against a war machine on Tuesday you stand no chance. But man, we be the last poor men to play it safe. Cow's mouth on the flag. A politician raises his hand and the crowd shows their teeth. An oligarch raises his hand, little girls are not safe outside. You all hide, depressed and comrades and function. 15 minutes of closing in the city to survive another rebellion. Stay there. Hey, you know, we just paying dues by transfers, not just anybody gets said. Don't you love how deadly things whisper in the moment and men kill like feathers fall while everybody's screaming inside? The writer knows that death is not a matter of dignity, rather humor. In a house that smells like roach races, nuclear percentages on torn stalls. I'm in here life never was. Just lazy matches and manic inhumanity, hands rushing away from life toward stalls. What we doing here? Surviving for no reason in particular, because nobody gone far today, nobody will go far tomorrow. Trust me, hell and heaven cannot count. Strange gardens where secondhand clothes play, and concrete wishes to be human so that it could be a cannibal, where they find you drenched, and drains wish to be human so that they could be worthy arms for you to die in. Read them all, grandson. Prepare for the day when every child is calm. Don't say we ghosts didn't write you a poem. Don't say we didn't dig your life. Remember the shotgun by the coat rack that everybody in the house knows how to use. Remember the tightrope made of needles for walking in between driveways and man-made best friends. Go ahead, grandson. Tune the street again. Never mind this country kills musicians first. Broken neck, night, scar neck, like, you know, if these walls can write lyrics, they say, what's your angle, angel eyes? 30 to 50 rounds pass by on a street with no daughters. This street has no sons, just young prisoners of war in a racist city that means to make capital. And we know so much. We know it all. We were stood against walls. Who's on the third cross around here? Cow's mouth, salivating over the street. And that is the story of why we aim at teeth. Me, I am off to make a church bell out of a bank window. Kitchens meant more to the masses back in the day. Before that, we had no enemy. Somewhere in America, the prison bus is running on time. You're going to lose that job before the revolution here. Somewhere I won't be home for breakfast. Everyone out here now knows my name, and I won't be turned against for at least 4 months. The cop in the picket line is a hard-working rookie. The sign in my hands is getting more and more laughs. It says, the picket line got cops in it. I can take care of those windows for you if you want, but someone else got to go inside your gas tank. It was clear to me that rich people had talked too much this year. And once you go ahead and throw down that marble park bench everyone's looking up at, get the Romans out of your mind. Maybe a good night's sleep would have changed the last 20 years of my life, playing the instruments like punching the wall. Hey, what would you have me do? Replace the population? Give brotherhood back to the winter? Stop smoking cigarettes with the barely dead? They listen in on the Sabbath. Police called the police on me. There was a white candlestick beneath my detention. I ruined the soup again, thought the judge, as he took off his pilgrim robe behind the white people's door and more. I didn't get lucky, I got what was coming to me. He told us, hey, fight me back, the man said. Of course, to himself, washing windows with a will to live, tin can on his left shoulder, enjoying the bright brand new black with all party goers, both supernatural and supernaturally down to earth. Man, what is this elevator traveling side to side, like 1,000 bitter Polaroid pictures that you actually try to eat on the furniture on this street nailed to the cement, cheap furniture, but we have commitment. This morning, an essay opens the conversation between enemies. Why? Because you control every grain of processed sugar between here and the poor man's border. Because of the tin can on my left shoulder, I can hear the engines of deindustrialization. You should get in a painting, tell lies more deeply. This month, I'm rooting for the traitor. Carting cement to my pillow here, we will build them high again, not talking much. Hey, once you climb up the organ pipe to our apartment floor, I'm high again, calling everything church, singing along to a courtyard, thanks to a horn player's only pastime. I'm just putting a real jacket on me. Talking about a real 5 years. Keep memories like these in the pocket next to the toll receipt. That man, he lost a wager with the God of good causes. Stood up for himself a little too late, maybe too early. I can still see 20 angles of his jaw, zigzagging through the cold world of deindustrialization. There's an art to it. I will tell my closest friends one day. A tour guide, through your robbery, they are. Cigarette saying, look what I did about your silence. Ransom water and box spring gold this decade is only for accent grooming, I guess. A ransom water and box spring gold, the corner store must die. War games, I guess. All these tongues run this jump. The start of mass destruction begins and ends in restaurant bathrooms that some people use and other people clean. Are you telling me it's a rag in the sky? Waiting for you, yes. We've written the scene, we set a stage. We should have fit in warehouse jobs for communists, but now more corridor and hallway have walked into our lives. Now the whistling was less playful and the barbed wire overcrowded too, my dear. If it is not a city, it is a prison. If it has a prison, it is a prison, not a city. When a courtyard talks on behalf of military issue, all walks take place outside of the body. Dear life to your left, a medieval painting to your right. None of this makes an impression. Crowd people living in thin air. You got 5 minutes to learn how to see through this breeze. When a mask goes sideways, barbed wire becomes the floor, barbed wire becomes the roof, 40 feet into the sky becomes out of bounds. When a mask breaks in half, mind which way the eyes go. They killed the world for the sake of giving everyone the same backstory. We're watching Gary, Indiana fight itself into the sky. Oh, pennies for wind, for that wind feeling you get before the hood goes up and over your headache. Pennies that stick together, mocking all aspirations. Stuck Together Pennies was the first newspaper I ever read, along with the storefront toiling army that always lets us down, where the Holy Spirit favors the backbone, souls in a situation that offer 100 ways to remain a loser. Souls watching a clock, hoping their eyes don't lie to sad people. What was we talking about again? The narrator asked the graveyard, 10 minutes flat, said the graveyard. The funeral only took 10 minutes. Never tell that to anyone again. You just gonna pin the 90s on me? All 30 years of them? Then why should I know the difference between sleep and satire? The pyramid of corner stores fell on our heads. We died right away. That building was to climb up and jump off another building. These are downtown decisions. Somewhere on this planet, it's August 7th, and we running down the rest thinking one more needs to come with me. What evaporated on Earth so that we could be sent back down?
Wow.